Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this May the 8th, 2026. I'm hoping everybody had a great Friday out there so far, but it's a great Friday evening. Hope everybody continue to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather because you know what weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be taking a look at the storm system moving across the country, and also take a look at the tropical weather outlook as well. Take a look at your local forecast for the weekend outlook for Saturday and Sunday. Your current watch and warning advisory map, the Storm Prediction Center outlook for severe weather for day 2 and 3, which is Saturday and Sunday, and also take a look at the rainfall total over the next 7 days as well. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos and share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road there, folks. All right, you can see we got a storm system moving across portions of the southern U.S. from Texas all the way toward the Carolinas, also over here toward Texas, stretching into Oklahoma, stretching up into areas of the Ohio River Valley and Indiana, Ohio, and also Illinois. It's another storm system moving through portions of Idaho, stretching into Montana, and then we've got a little bit along the Canadian-U.S. border. Storm system up here across St. John's Island, more activity across South America, and you can see we're getting a lot of activity across the Eastern Pacific from the Central American coast back toward the Hawaiian chain island there as well. Alright, let's roll on to your local forecast and take a look at your Saturday outlook now. It should roll out something like this across the board. Okay, we're still waiting for it. Okay, as you can see here, we got some shower activity up here in northwestern Washington State, more across the Canadian-U.S. border, stretching into Montana, a little bit of South Dakota and Wyoming, a little bit of mixed precipitation there as well. We've got some severe weather down there across Texas, Oklahoma, and Kansas. Got some flash flooding, heavy rain over Louisiana and into southern Mississippi. Thunderstorms and showers from Texas to Arkansas to Missouri to Indiana, Illinois to Kentucky. And then stretching from Mississippi to Alabama to South Carolina, North Carolina, coastal waters, northern Florida, and Georgia, you're included as well. Some thunderstorms and showers from the Canadian-U.S. border, stretching through North Dakota, South Dakota, Montana, and also Wisconsin, and also up here around Lake Superior, Lake Harry, and also northern Michigan. And then more shower activity stretching from Indiana to Ohio to Pennsylvania, New York State to Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, also down into northern portions of West Virginia. Otherwise, big dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Saturday. Whoops. We're going to move on into your Sunday forecast. So that was pretty close, right, with what I showed you here for tonight. And we'll go to the 10th. Somehow it got on Friday, but pretty much I looked at they are identical, so there's not much activity. Same thing. Shower activity up across southeast Canada, stretching through New York State to Maine, coastal waters, Rhode Island. Also thunderstorm showers for eastern Michigan to Pennsylvania to D.C. to Carolina, Atlantic coastal water, much of Florida, Florida Keys. Also Texas, New Mexico, Colorado, stretching into Montana. Got some mixed precipitation in Montana and Wyoming. Flash flooding and heavy rain still continue across Louisiana, southern Mississippi. Severe weather in Oklahoma, Texas, Arkansas, portion of Louisiana. And that's pretty much a wrap there. So here's your Sunday forecast, and that's what it rolls out to be like that. So, well, otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Sunday. But we'll show you Saturday forecast just to make sure here. Try to take a look at it and make sure we're right. And here we go. This should be coming up here. Okay, should be coming up here in just a minute. This is your Saturday forecast. Going a little different, but it's pretty much you can see the same identical across Oklahoma, North Texas, Louisiana, flash flooding, heavy rain, and there's that rain in the northeast, southeast Canada, the Carolinas, Florida, Texas. And there's pretty much the same, like I said earlier. You can see thunderstorm showers stretching Montana. There's that mixed precipitation in Montana, Wyoming, northern Colorado, and otherwise expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Saturday. So that was your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday forecast. Alright, let's move on into the current watch and warning advisory map. Hopefully tomorrow night it'll be fixed so we can go straight to it. So I'm not going to stop the video just to go back and redo it all over again, so I'll just do it this way. Alright, well, I hope We're going to take a look at the current watch and warning advisory map. Here is some frost advisory portions of Maine, stretching into New Hampshire and also New York State, especially with a statement for northern Michigan, Wisconsin, also Minnesota. Frost advisories up here in Minnesota, North Dakota. Red flag warnings there as well through Montana, North Dakota, portion of South Dakota, and portion of Minnesota. Severe thunderstorm warnings down here and watches in effect for North Texas into Oklahoma and portion of Kansas. Even got the severe thunderstorm warning over here in the areas of Missouri. Special marine warning off the east coast of Florida. Red flag warning for northwestern Colorado, and also down in portions of Arizona, southern California. Heat advisory for central California. Air quality alert for southern California and also areas of Arizona. And then we got one wind advisory up here in areas of Idaho, and also one in Washington State with a flood advisory there as well. And we got a few little flood warnings in effect for a few rivers in Indiana and Illinois, and down in Mississippi. Alright, smoke crack advisory from Maine all the way down to the mid-Atlantic coast, southern California to northern California. Hawaii and Chain Island looks good. Southern areas of Alaska, small crack advisory. Northwestern areas got some freezing spray warning. Inland got some flood watches and flood hydro issues there as well. Alright, okay, long day for me, so if I'm messing up on the video, not gonna stop it, so I'm just gonna keep on going. Alright, but you go get your local forecast still anyway. Alright, here's your Saturday forecast. Marginal risk from Texas to Savannah, Georgia, northern Florida. General thunderstorm from southern Florida to the Carolinas, all the way up to New York State, to Pennsylvania, also Michigan, and then all the way over toward Montana. Marginal risk also up here around Detroit to Cleveland, Buffalo, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, and also over to the Baltimore area. Marginal risk, and then there's that slight risk from Wichita Falls to Woodward, and then from Cheyenne to Colby to Garden City, just a marginal risk. Alright, let's take a look at the tornado probability. Just pretty much around Woodward, Texas, down toward Wichita Falls. That's only 2%. Damage and wind, you can see 5% across the board here. And large hail, pretty much same location. There's that 15% risk over toward Wichita Falls and Woodward, Oklahoma. Alright, let's roll on into day number 3. Probability should roll out like this here. Just a few minutes. But here we got a marginal risk from Midland, Texas to Jacksonville, Florida. Slight risk from Aberdeen to Austin, far east to Little Rock, and Shreveport, Louisiana. General thunderstorm from Albuquerque to Philadelphia, Columbia, South Carolina, Charleston, Savannah, Georgia, and Atlanta, Georgia areas as well. Probability rolls out like this: 5% in brown, 15% in the yellow, and 30% in the red. And you can see 30% down here across areas of Texas. Alright, rainfall totals: heavy precipitation off in the Atlantic coastal waters, a little bit more heavy precipitation across South Georgia, Alabama, back into Mississippi, portion of Texas and Oklahoma, Louisiana, across Mexico, and a little bit in portion of Pennsylvania and the Northeast. The western U.S. dry at this time, and elsewhere where you see the green, that's pretty much a tenth to maybe a half inch of precipitation in some locations. So, alrighty, well, hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like the video, share the video. We'll catch you back in the next one. Have a wonderful Friday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got.